Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven and welcome to Spintires on the Steam Deck. The big question is, does this game actually work on the Steam Deck? And I've been playing it for a bit and I would say yes, although there are a few slight caveats or a few slight annoyances. I'm going to show you the annoyances first and then I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay. So the annoyances for me are, for example, when you are using the winch. So by using the right shoulder button, that's how you go into the advanced. So you can then use the trackpads. I'm using the right trackpad to move the cursor, the left one to click. And then when you click, you just drag, you just go to the point and you click again. And you see it is actually possible, but it's just a little bit finicky using the trackpads. And then of course, when you've decided that you don't want to winch anymore, you can either use the trackpads or you can just use the touch screen like that just to get rid of it. So that's the first thing that I would say is a slight annoyance if you are playing Spintires on the Steam Deck. The other thing for me, the map is not too bad. It's just sometimes, again, it's a little bit finicky. When you want to reset back to the garage, it's not too bad. I'm again using the trackpads. If you want to make a route for yourself, so I'm using the left stick for me to zoom in and out, and I'm using the right stick for me to move around the map. And then if I want to make a track, if I want to make a route, then I'm again using the right trackpad for me to move the cursor, the left one, and I'm clicking where I want to make the route. Now frankly, this is not too bad, as you can see. So it's a slight annoyance, but it's not that bad. Okay, so let me show you the one thing that for me is also a little bit of annoyance. So I'm gonna go back to the garage like so. So this screen here is also a little bit hard for you to use. You see, I'm again using the trackpads. It's certainly usable. It just takes a little bit of patience because it's not ideal. If you click on it, and the text is obviously rather small, but it is usable. Just be aware. So I would say they are the three things I have noticed when I've been playing this game, that they are the three slight annoyances when it comes to playing this game on the Steam Deck. Other than that, I would say that everything works really well. And because this is a slightly older game, then it doesn't seem to use up a lot of resources on the Steam Deck. So you see at the moment it's only using 1.4 watts, 1.3 watts. It kind of hovers around 1.3-ish up to like 5 or 6. But yeah, I mean, that is not a lot of watts. I haven't changed any of the performance settings myself. So this is the default. You could try to lock it to 30. You could go to performance and you could lock it to 30, right? Like that. And then of course, then it's only going to use, you know, that is going to help you even more, right? For you to improve the battery life. And actually for this game, 30 FPS, as you can see, is still pretty good. And I'm hardly, yeah, I mean, like for me, I am going away in the summer and I'm going to be using this a lot. So I'm working out which games will be really good for me to have on the Steam Deck. And I know that everyone will say SnowRunner, why don't you use SnowRunner? Now, because that's a more modern game and the optimization is not the best, that one is going to use a lot more resources on your Steam Deck than this one. Also, I don't really fancy, like SnowRunner is quite a complex game the maps and everything are really complex, with lots and lots of different things for you to do. Whoops, I'm going off the track here. But this one is a far more simpler affair, with each of the maps only having a few things for you to do on them, which when you're on a Steam Deck, for me personally, I think that's much better. The other thing is that workshop items do work on the Steam Deck. What I've been doing, I'm not sure if this is the most optimal thing, but what I've been doing is I've been basically using my desktop to subscribe to the workshop items, and then they have been carried forward onto my Steam Deck. That's how I've been doing it. I'm not sure if it is the most optimal, but yeah, the most important thing is, yes, this game is playable, this game works on the Steam Deck. If you're like me and you already own the game, it's certainly worth a try. If you're interested in buying the game, then although the game is not available on Steam because of some legal issues between SnowRunner, the developers of SnowRunner, and this game, there were some major disagreements, so there's legal issues that keep bringing the game off Steam. You can actually still use any of the Steam keys that you buy from other stores. So that's what I did a while ago, and I'm sure as far as I know, it still works. I would recommend Gamersgate, which is a legit store that last time I looked had some keys for this game, and even for the DLC. I'm sure at some point they will run out. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested in this game, it is still available. And yeah, I'm certainly thinking this is going to be something that's going to be installed on my Steam Deck in the summer. And again, it's an older game, so the install size is a lot less than some of the more modern games. And I mean, it looks really good on the Steam Deck. As you can see, it runs really good. And most importantly, I don't think it's going to use a lot of battery. But as I showed at the beginning, there are those three things that are a little bit annoying. So if you think that would annoy you too much, maybe avoid. But for me personally, I'm willing to put up with that for me to be able to play the game. So thanks for watching this short video, and if you have any questions, you can leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching.